Come on. Bro. Hey, come on. Bro. How hard is it to fucking... Jesus. Hello. What is up? Something I need to do. Just like every morning. Yeah. Feel like good attention. Slider Elon Musk. I'm not topless. It's my show. Everybody else needs to be topless. And then I need proof. What is up, party people? I have a Rykerroad mansion coming out today on the detour. It says, did it smell? What is up? Clickbait. That's funny. Oh, Jonathan, no. I falls every time. Yes, clickbait. Dude, can we talk about something I saw this morning on TikTok? Look, I understand that everybody has, I don't know, whatever, financial gain and all this stuff, right? There's this dude, like Caleb Johnson or something like that be on TikTok or like has his own like podcast. And basically people come on there and try to talk to him about like, I don't know, financial stuff and like what's going on in their life. And he'll tell them, like, guy or girl, like, you're dumb. You're making bad decisions. This is why. This bitch was on there screaming. She's probably, no, I'm going to say that. Screaming about how he makes all this money, but he can afford to pay his employees and blah, 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 and all this stuff. And he's got people, she's like, you got people working on their birthdays. He's like, whose birthday is it? And she's like, you don't even know your employees. He was like, oh, it's Scotty's birthday. He's like, happy birthday, Scotty. And he was like, if he wanted his birthday off, he could have requested off. He's a grown adult. He's like, he's taking off all next week. We're all taking vacation. She was like, yeah, but that's still not fair. He's like, how? I'm losing revenue. We're not uploading the entire week. She's over there throwing a fit because she has to live paycheck to paycheck. He's like, I just looked at your credit card statement. You spent $500 on eating out last month. But you can't afford your bills? You took your boyfriend to Hawaii for vacation, but you can't pay your mortgage? Nah. This bitch had every excuse other than I'm in the wrong and I shouldn't eat out $500 and I shouldn't go on trips and I shouldn't do this and people work on the. Bitch, I've worked my last 23 birthdays. Wait till you find out people work on holidays. But she's the victim. Like, hey, what's going on? Morning. Right. This bitch was straight up talking like, well, yours. No. Fucking clock in, whore. Go get another job. Stop eating Burger King 3 times a week and don't go on fucking vacations. Maybe you can have a savings fund. See me sitting here right now, not drinking Dunkin', not drinking Starbucks. No? You don't think I want to go to Hawaii and fuck some hot chick in Hawaii? Eat some good food and get drunk on Mai Tais? No, dude, I have to pay my mortgage. I'd like to buy food. It's not really that hard to figure out. I mean, like, yeah, living paycheck to paycheck and paying your bills and having roommates. Okay, that's different. You're out lollygagging in fucking tropical places. Eating what I spend not even a month on groceries, eating out. I wish I had $500 to spend on fast food a month. Shut the fuck up, bitch, and sit down. Like, 2,500? Nice, man. Nice. I just started over. I've only got a couple $100. But, I mean, at least I've got a couple $100. Yeah, it's your fault. You taught us how to be responsible. God forbid we have some kind of, like, responsibilities, repercussions for things. That's the real world. This bitch got a dose of the real world. I know 2 motherfuckers that are going to grow up just like her. Talking about, I don't understand. Everybody just needs to owe me something. Yeah, your mommy will bail you out. Morted. Responsibilities. I mean, like I did today, like, man, responsibility. Took Devin to work, cleaned up a little bit. Today I'm going to do some more work around the house. Adult things. Check my budget again. Fun and fun money, right? Yeah, I'm going to Cincinnati September 18th for 21 Pilots. It's all about choices. That's what he was telling this chick. She was like, so I'm not allowed to have fun? And he basically was like, no, if you're broke. No, you don't have money for fun. You have money to live and survive. Go make more money later. Hey, what's up? She feels like a rich kid, yeah. Right. We kind of do the same thing as Sweets and Geeks. I'd be like, here, Chandler's 10, 20 bucks. Let's go grab a few. It's the best day of her life. You know what we do? Also, one of her dates, if we don't want to go to Burger King or whatever it is, we go to Bauman's Orchard. We go to Bauman's Orchard, she gets her apple cider slushie. She gets a caramel apple sucker with the caramel over it because she likes to dip it in the slushie and eat it. And then a box of popcorn. Cost me $4.32. Yeah, make some coffee and watch Netflix. That's your fun for the day, bitch. You're already spending $8 for the month for Netflix. Stay home. You got movies at home. Dude, they're pretty good. They're pretty good slushies, yeah. It doesn't have to be expensive, no. And that's where, like, I caught this dude's show this morning, and I was just like, dude, and I thought people were going to straight come for him in the comments, and it was all like, he talks like this to dudes and chicks. It ain't just her. She tried to say, and then she tried to throw in his face, like, well, you make money now. And he's like, so because I've made decent money the last year and a half, basically because I've put in the time and effort in my job, the last 28 years before that is just gone. She's like, yeah. You're mad he worked hard and built something? So he's got a couple commas in his fucking salary? He earned that. The last 20 years. Shut the fuck up, bitch. So his last 28 years of struggle mean nothing. Fuck you. You're mad that you can't afford $500 in Burger King plus go to Hawaii and still have money left over. Get the fuck over it. He even says, like, I pay 28 employees. I don't pay 28 employees, I pay one. I still gotta pay motherfuckers. It might be one person, but I still have to pay somebody, and I still have to budget, and I still have to fucking live, and I still have to do all this. No. Yeah, well, it was fast food is what they were saying. What's funny is that speaking of money, I got hit. I was like, what? IRS sent me something, and it was like, it's like $62. I must have, like, I don't know, not paid. I was like, oh, okay. So I was like, I'll pay that. Then I got something else. Hey, Twitty for 2. Thank you. Hey, you. Appreciate that. I get this other thing in the mail. So I was at Kyle's. I was like, oh yeah, here's some mail. And I opened it up, and it was like, taxation, blah, 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 $462. I'm like, what? It was from not the IRS. Basically the court system, the Attorney General or whatever. Attorney General. Listen to this. I've been telling them no for 3 years to go fuck right off. First time they sent me a bill, it was because what it is, I'm pretty sure, is that the Ohio Attorney General wants their $500 because I refused to pay them after my court date was over, fucking over. Everything was in hand. I've been had my kid, paid my lawyer off, everything. They sent me a bill in the mail for $500 for a processing fee. For what? Literally because I handed my paperwork over to this bitch that sat behind a counter. To process, I saw the breakdown. It was $400 for Becky to type my name and another like $120 to file it. So when I called and said, what's this bill? I'm done. I said, well, it's a process. This gentleman on the phone said, I'm not paying that. You gotta be fucking out of your mind. He was like, well, sir, if you don't, I said, am I gonna go to jail if I don't pay this? He was like, well, no, but it'll go. I said, I'm not paying it. You told me no. I'm not paying. So they're trying to lower it, I think is what it is. They're trying to get me. So the Attorney General sent me a bill for $440. No. Like, I'm not paying you $500 because you took a piece of paper out of my hand and typed my name into a fucking computer. No. Oh yeah, I asked that a long time. Am I gonna go to jail? No. Then fuck you. I paid my lawyer, I paid my court fees, I paid. No way. You're not gonna add this other bill. I was there. The day it was over was the last penny I'm paying you. I ain't set foot not once and back in that courthouse. You think I'm gonna give you another $500, bro? You came at me 2 months later. You gotta be all the way yanking me, dude. I mean, $1 and I'm a happy woman, yeah. Damn, 10,000 views in less than an hour, nice. But yeah, so I got that. Because I was like, oh my God, I owe IRS $500 more. I was like, no, Attorney General. Taxes, IRS, is like $62. I'll pay that this week. They must have, Crystal. I don't know. That's why I was like, no. Like, I'm not kidding. I'm pretty sure I was done. It was like in June or something like that. I got this bill in like late September, and I'm like, no, no. Hello. Yeah, right, Jess. But that's what I'm saying. Like they billed me. They tried to do it like 2, 3 months later. I'm like, no, 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 no. I paid you all right. I stood there and handed them my credit card while I handed her the piece of paper. So I'm saying, no thanks. You're not gonna try to slide one over on me. Send it to collections. I don't give a fuck. You stood in front of me. You owe me $500. Yeah. Marshall, wait. Oh, he tagged us? I don't use Twitter. No shit. He be tagging us in like TikToks and stuff and Instagram stuff. But hey, good look. And thank you for being here. Oh man. For reactions, so you gave you guys a shout out. Nice. Oh, for was it Victor's Tale? It was probation violation. Yeah, fortunately, mine was for taking my ex to court for seeing my daughter. So I wasn't like in trouble for anything. That's why it's one when I asked him, like, am I gonna get in trouble for this? And he's like, no. Or I mean go to jail. I'm like, no. It's like attorney general. Why do I fucking own attorney general? I'm like, oh, and it hit me. I'm like, they're still trying to get their money. No. Oh, it was for Jenny and Screech high production. Okay, okay, okay. I saw something along the line of it. He did something like 2 or 3 weeks ago on TikTok, I think. He like added us. Like, it was like us and like 2 or 3 other, but it was like us and maybe like 3 or 4 reaction channels, but like it was mostly us clips, like us and these 3 people, 3 other pages. He's really cool. I bet you, timing wise, not necessarily a no. I think Ren would probably do an interview with us. I'm not trying to put words in his mouth, but I could. If I were a betting man, I would think he might do that one day. He is a cool ass dude. I feel like, hey, Kayla, what's up? I feel like he's kind of like an Echo, a young blood, where he's just happy to be here, Yeah, Schultz, like I said, I'm not trying to put words in his mouth or speak for him, but like I would think. Yes, yeah, just for asking some questions. It would be dope. That'd be sweet. That'd be cool. Maybe something that. So Kyle and I have been, going back and forth over the years. And recently, and even the last 6 months, with the detour in the Cavecast, where there is something that will eventually, everybody has that thing, right? That like catches their channel, and then they're kind of like bigger in the algorithm, right? Ours just hasn't happened yet on those two channels. Rykerroad definitely has had that number of times, you know, where big songs, big names, something like that, you know, a borderline viral video, if you will. We haven't really hit that yet. We've had a couple good dents with like the sleep token stuff, but between the two channels, you know, the podcast, I hate to be like this, but truly, and I think Kyle would agree, not that we aren't interesting and not that we don't do good things, but we need something like a Ren interview. We need an NF interview. We need like something like that to catch that big audience and an algorithm to go boom, and just throw it to everybody, and then people go, oh man, they talked about sleep token by themselves. Oh shit, they did interesting facts on, you know, glaciers. I don't fucking know. But like that's when you start pegging those different things. You got to get that big one out there. That's what she said. But like, I wish. But I feel like that's what it is. It also is going to be the same thing on the detour. It's going to be the stoner video. It's going to be what'd you say? It's going to be something's going to catch. And if that take that one time, and then where 100,000 people see it in a weekend, and then, you know, 20,000 people start showing up to your videos daily or weekly. That's where you start getting that like oomph and push to it. Yeah, go viral on those short content. Yeah, it kind of is now. Trying to force a viral video is damn near impossible. You have to just do something, and you have to just catch it. Like there is no secret other than look and sound good, look and sound halfway decent as far as like your camera and audio, and be interesting. I know that sounds, but that's the truth. You have to catch people's attention. Oh shit, Jasper. Okay. You said it in a live stream once. Yeah, and well, I don't know too. It's also, I think, well, that and just consistency. So I would say like something like that, but like, you know, that kind of quote viral video. But you know, getting back on the cave cast and doing more, you know, consistently with podcasts. We'll be back soon. The detour has been kind of the main focus. Well, Owen, sort of. Again, you don't want to confuse your algorithm and your audience, so you don't want to throw too much at it. But yes, have 8 ideas, and if 4 stick, you're golden. You know, one of those, 3 or 4, like that's. Yeah, either hippies or a comedy. Yeah, it pretty much. Well, hey, this is your algorithm, and you click on it, pussy. Oh, I remember you. You're the fuck boy. Hold on a second. Let's go to your channel. 5 whole subscribers. You seem super interesting. Very interesting. No wonder you doom scroll so much. You have no life. Man. You're right, the crackhead. Your mama's crack. Her drug's not so good. That pussy, though. Pretty busted up, but still usable. I mean, you know, you were once there. That's right. You know, he forgets because he's too fucking dumb to realize complaining boosts my algorithm and pays me. So here we go. That's why my revenue's been going up. You've been paying attention. You. Oh, we came back to the right place. Like I said, pay me. Boost my revenue. Boost my algorithm. Every time you throw a fit. Hey, what's up? Positive vibes here. See? Where you at? Come on, man. You were super chatty a second ago. Oh, it's sad. Oh, they hate being called out. But, anyways. Bye, I guess? Yeah, he doesn't want to pay me no more. I wouldn't either. I do love it, though. It truly is... It truly is amazing that, like, and funny. I haven't seen that. I'm gonna try to watch Happy Gilmore today too. Keyword is try, on Twitch and record it for Patreon. But when people get on here and do that stuff, they either truly don't understand, or and when people tell them things like that, they don't believe it. See, he's still cha-ching. Cha-ching. Yes. Love it. Because they're too fucking dumb. He hid in the background for that long to think of that. It took you that long? Dude, your trash talk is fucking weak, bro. That was a straight up like 3-minute gap. Like 30 seconds best, bro. And it wasn't even a good one. I will. He'll be the one that pushes it over. It's this dude disguised playing a dude disguised as another dude. What? How funny would it be if one day I turned the camera around and it was a real mate? You talking about? You ain't got no fucking mansion, dude. You can't even get 10 subscribers. I doubt you can get a fucking 10,000 square foot home. Sit down. See how quick that was? You see how quick that was? You can't sit back and go, I got it. You got, like, come on, man. You gotta be better at this. Like, I'm almost willing to just leave you in here so we can teach you how to do this right. I wish I could show you. Then show it. Put it on your fucking YouTube. Now. Go live. Oh, you can't. You don't have enough subscribers. Sorry. See, again, all you had was, I wish I could change. See how I just fucked you up real quick? This is light work, dude. bored. Now I'm hiding you because you're fucking boring now. I gave you a chance. See how long I sat there? Bro, that was a lot of silence. This is made of tea. Hey, what's up, Spunky? I grow tired of you. Like it was a moment. Yeah. Shit was longer than that. I have not seen the new Happy Gilmore. If I can swing it. So today I'm trying to. So we're trying to record maybe like two or three videos for the week coming. A video call with Joe from Joe and Michelle's Aquatics, and just getting other stuff done. So if I can squeeze in, because I would like, man, if I could get Happy Gilmore 2 in, tomorrow is the release date for Until Dawn. I would be ahead and could give me time to basically get this computer, if it does, or even just get my own way. Because again, if we talk and things don't work out with Joe and I, like, it's not a big deal. Like, I'm not going to be pissed off or like whatever. Like, sometimes things just don't work out the right way. Things just don't happen. But what I'm getting at is eventually it'll give me time to like have that buffer for at least movie stuff. Well, Patreon. I have several things I need to go through still on Twitch that I need to finish, like shows. Again, I can do that at Rykerroad Studio. The consistency might not always be there, needing to travel. Having something at my own place is the most idea to give you a consistency. Which one's my favorite cup? I always say the OG Maximus, the big brandy cup. He was my first one. I don't really watch WWE. But like, we have, like I said, a lot of things in the works, a lot of things coming out with, like I said, Kyle and I just getting, something happened, and I don't know who, I think it was him. Like, I think it was him first. It had to have been, because I was in a slump. But he just kind of went all in, like just balls deep back into the detour one day. And it started with like some of this driving vlog and then this VHS stuff. And then kind of got some ideas for some merch. And we just both, I don't know, it was like a kick in the ass for each other. He started doing stuff and I wanted to start doing stuff. And I found that thing and kind of that thing again. And more so the sense of my handicap is I can't edit or do anything here yet. So I had these gaps on like my videos coming up, but we both have been plugging away, getting stuff done, and I'm super excited for the detour. Not that I'm not excited for the cave cast. The cave cast already has the thing like that we do. It's just getting back into it. So I'm not worried about that one at all. Yeah, the cup's curling in the kitchen. Yeah. Wait, due to an event, I'm just not getting. Oh, JB, not really, man. Yeah, yeah, you have been gone. What's up, man? See weapons? Weapons, weapons. Why does that sound familiar? Weapons. Fuck, why? Um, I've done all right, Mom. I feel like, but I mean, oh, you were gone for a huge airplane event. No shit, man. Oh, I haven't seen it. I vaguely remember what you're talking about. So I was like, I know what you're talking about. I've heard it. The other one is I can't tell what it's supposed to be that together. Have you guys seen previews for that? But that's a yeah. Wait, it's look up EAA. Wait, Air Venture takes over literally the whole airport. Damn. Yeah, together looks. Again, I only catch like parts, so I don't know. I don't even know like what it's supposed to be. I'm almost kind of like maybe gonna go in blind watching it. 10,000. Holy shit. About the 30th. There was. What was another movie that's coming out? Um, it was like August 29th. I feel like it was another horror movie. It wasn't like Jason or anything like that. But it was like something. Learn from the best. Yes. I guess so. Wait, so again. Oh, well, Jinx, thank you. Good vibes. Yeah, I would say there's a couple good movies coming out within the next probably few months, but I still want to see the new Superman. I've seen the first Terrifier. It's on. That's what I should probably do today. I thought about this, taking clips of like all the things I've watched on Patreon to like put like a short or something up, but I gotta make sure I get a minute with Kyle because I forget how to. I've got the sequence thing. You got to do something in OBS to because the video's 1080 and I'm gonna need it for like a short and stuff. Unless I make like a minute video. I know I debated on whether to see Superman in the theater or do it for a reaction. We'll see. We'll see. It's good as a whole. Oh, guys, I got one. I'll have to try with the other one. My Twitch worked last night for playing video games. Now it's the old setup with just like the tin canny like headset and my webcam. But dude, I got for $5. I got the Lion King and Aladdin for Sega Genesis. No, I didn't see that. I did not see that. So they're in spirit. Right on. Oh. But yeah, like I said, I know there's some movies coming out. I got to catch up on certain things. I also, like I said, I got to finish Breaking Bad. So I know, give me time. But I can play video games at least on. Oh, I have a good one. I can at least play that way for a while. I'm not going to finish Doom that way. I'll go. I've only got a couple levels left. I'll do that at the studio. But there's certain things I could try. I'm playing kind of dick off for a little bit. So that can be fun. Also, I can play stuff with like Rage and stuff again on there, like with you guys hearing and things like that. Because like it sucks. Like today would I don't know. It's one of those days I feel like I could play video games on coffee time. I almost thought about seeing one day too, but see that takes away from nah, I'm not doing that. Never mind. Let's say trying coffee time on Detour, but no, I don't want to take those views away from that. I wondered what it would look like count wise if I would get those bigger views, but I get the bigger views even at nighttime on Rykerroad. That's the algorithm. Yeah, it's been crazy everywhere. Some things that still need to do around the house. Yes, thank you for all the likes, guys. I appreciate that. I can't remember when today. Well, I need to see something. Hold on, guys, give me 1 second. Yeah, I'm trying to look at. Yes. Ah, shit. No, I need to do this. Oh, it's for noon. Okay. So yeah, today at noon, Pantera concert in my backyard. That's like... Oh shit! Kyle named the fucking video because I say okay. All right, so it's not Decorate My Mansion episode 2. It's Pantera concert in my backyard. Oh, Kyle, that's fucking great. It comes out at noon. On my for $4.99. Aunt Jemima? Fuck yeah, she got that good. What you mean, bro? Love a good $4.99 deal. Oh man, definitely a steal. It's a steal. So what's everybody getting into on their Sunday? Let's say I've got a pretty full plate. Kyle and I both, I feel like, do because we got to either record today or tomorrow, I believe. But if we can get stuff done today. It's just I'm I'm trying to. Yesterday was a long recording day too, which is fine. But if I'm getting stuff done, I'm okay with it. Just kind of get in this grind mode. Yeah, it's not even called Angel Mime anymore. I know. Oh, I don't know. Did I tell you guys this yesterday? Yes. Yes? No. Might have just been detour. Um, are you visiting grandma? Becca got me. She's not happy about it. I'm being forced willfully. She bought my ticket for ghost hunting. We're going to go to Mansfield Prison August 9th. So, thanks to her, I will be going ghost hunting. Well, yeah, it is. It's going to be pretty awesome. I will record, guys. I will get us. I'm going to probably. I'll probably try to find some kind of like selfie stick or whatever. But it's going to be, as far as I know, me, Becca, Sav. I don't know if her friend Emily is coming. I don't remember. But there will be 3, 4, 5 of us, something like that. 3 to 5 of us, I would have to guess. It's up working. Well, she pulled the old "it's your birthday present." Well, I know, but Becca, what I was arguing was is that I could still go ghost hunting. We could do this definitely in the very near future, but just not at the Mansfield prison. There's all kinds of spots that would cost less and or nothing. She's going with yes. Okay, okay. I wasn't sure. Fail Army? Never heard. Is it like a metal band? Is it like an emo band? Oh, Winston. It's not a good Sunday. No, it's very exciting. Some doors, it's like 7 to 3 a.m. or something like that. Like you can leave before that, but it's from 7 to 3 a.m. and 3 a.m. they'll kick you out, or 2 a.m. or something like that. And I'm going to 21 Pilots in September. Have a good one. Seven to 3. They kick you out at witching hour. Smart. They're like, all right, get the fuck out. I need to make sure I have a good pen. Be able to rip on. I'm getting fucking lit. I'm going ghost hunting. I'm trying to be as paranoid as possible to freak myself out. Because I don't really, this shit, like, I don't know, I don't think it's going to scare me. Here's my problem. Like, if it was dangerous, it wouldn't be a tourist attraction. So I was trying to say something to Kyle the one time. We were going to go, I forget, it was like the Lizzie Borden, like trying to do like Lizzie Borden or something like that. Or maybe it was even Mansfield. I was like, yeah, spend the night, sleep there. He's like, no. I was like, what do you mean no? He was like, man, it's like, I'm not doing it. I'm like, Kyle, if they're allowing you, if this is a tourist attraction, people pay money to thousands of people a year come through. It's not dangerous, man. I'm sure there are things, but you also have in your mind, this is a haunted place. Your mind is going to play tricks on you. Give a fuck what an EMF reader says. You're already spooked like that. So it's just like, I don't know. That's my thought, is it's not dangerous. Well, you're not like sleeping. It's just from 7 p.m. to 3 a.m. So you're spending the night. He just doesn't want to like sleep. Which I mean, like, I guess I get. But yeah, it's just you can roam around until like 3 a.m. You can still, they're like, you can still go outside, like smoke your cigarettes and whatever, and like come back in and stuff. It's just they're like, all right, the tour basically is over. I'm pretty sure from what I was gathering, you get free reign of it. Right, it goes like restoring and stuff. But so it'll be, like I said, it'll be a couple of us, and then I'd like to get like my own equipment, a couple of things, and do some like just going places. Like I said, like going like other locations or woods and shit like that. But I think that would be really cool. I think there is something intriguing about that because, again, I believe in this shit. I believe in the shit as far as like stuff's happened to me before too, but it's one of those, it's kind of in the fact of Kyle's the quote believer, which again we both are, but I'm like the skeptic where I'm like, I'm not, like, again, Lizzie Borden house, fucking Conjuring home, all this stuff, they wouldn't allow you there. Yeah, it's probably spooky as shit. But I'm already put in that mindset too. Right, like you experience, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm sure there's a lot that goes on there. I'm talking about like something dangerous happening. Oh, evil's real. You go hunting scene. Oh shit! Took a few of the tours. Right on. I'm not sure if you saw the email. I'll be at the studio and stuff today. It would say anytime like 4-ish, as far as like trying to get, if you want to just maybe send information on how we want to do this, but through email. But yeah, man, we're excited to at least talk. Yeah, well, we had this like, Becca, we had this like almost kind of like map out, if you will. We were supposed to do, I forget how it was. I swear it was like the Mansfield prison, and then it was like we were gonna go like down and out, like so around. So Lizzie Borden, Conjuring, and there was something else, so that we weren't like driving there and then just back. Like we were coming back and doing stuff. Because we took like a brief look at where stuff was located. We're like, we were both like, why don't we just do this? We wanted to make like almost like a 2-week event or something where we could just drive and go to these other locations. Yeah, it never happened, obviously, but there was a time where we were very serious about it. Like a solid month, like we kind of were just like, all right, well, what about this? And, what equipment would we need, and how much would it cost? And, how far, like, tolls, and how much would it cost? Like, how much each would it be for us to split hotels and shit like that. So it surprisingly wasn't terrible. If I remember correctly, it was gonna be like $800 or something a person. I think we kind of roughly gathered around $1,500 to $2,000 for like driving, the tickets, there, and then like hotels. It was something like that, but we were going to be gone. We were going to be gone for like 5 days, like for real. Like we were going to be gone like 5 or 6 days. It was something like that. Wish list for equipment. Um, Maybe next year. I mean, you never know. I know the Lizzie Borden house got like shut down or something like that. One of them is like no longer, that you can't tour it, or at least you couldn't. Maybe, I don't know, maybe they're redoing something. But yeah, when it was just going to be the two of us, well, while I argue the more people you get, that it still become, but like you have more people to pay. Um, it's the Conjuring house. That's unfortunate. Hey, Jake. Spunky, that'd be cool too. Yeah, maybe. Well, I know Rage, Rage and Rebel, um, they want to come down and do some stuff. So maybe we can find a time frame when we could get a big group of somebody, like people, whether not necessarily like the Lizzie Borden house, but again, maybe we could go back to the prison, or find another place like here in Ohio, or maybe we could travel somewhere and meet. I know I want to go to, um, not Salem. Is it Salem, Ohio? No, no. It's there's the cemeteries and how they're located. They make a pentagram. But I want to go there. Fuck, it's not Salem. It's... Well, there's like a West Salem, West Salem, Ohio. Fuck. It's not Bowling Green. It's about 2 hours away from us. So it's in Ohio. But something about right in the middle is like the most like I guess like the most haunted in Ohio or something. I don't fucking know. According to like TikTok and some quick research. Hey, what's up? Crystal Lake. Yeah, that's actually not far. It's in like the Norton area, I think, or Copley or something like that. I feel like there's some cemeteries that maybe we could try to get permission to go on. Welcome to Derry. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to dig it. Yeah, Camp Crystal Lake. Yeah, that's... Yep. Jason. That's Friday the 13th. Spunky. Yeah, but they're not doing it right, I don't feel like. It's the same thing. There were supposed to be other stories of Derry, like, I don't know. I don't think I like it. Gettysburg, yeah. Hold on, let me see here. I gotta fucking check something, because now this is gonna piss me the motherfuck off. More items. Damn it, where is... Oh, hold on. Maybe it's... Wait, is it Athens? Well, there's several mental asylums there. I don't know. I gotta find it. Oh. That's not gonna... I'll have to, I've got it on my TikTok, but... Oh, this place, 24 must visit haunted places. Okay. Let's see, what if I type in this? Load, please. Oh, that's a book. I don't want a book. I'm trying to find... I don't know. It's gonna piss me off now. So I was like, oh. Cincinnati. Oh, so I guess it is. Okay. So it's Athens. The Athens pentagram refers to about the legend about the 5 cemeteries in Athens that when connected on a map, they shaped the form of a pentagram. Apparently in the middle of it is like the most haunted, is like the haunted spot to go too. Hawking Hills, I just saw that. Yeah, we'll have to. Yeah, Athens is about 2 hours away, so we could try something like that too. But again, we wanted to do ghost hunting with other people, like other people from the show or like the ad shows. Like we can go somewhere else. It doesn't have to be just in Ohio. We could do. I know there's a lot of places even up by where Rage is. So catch all the ghosties. Yeah. But still, even for people like just us, there's a lot of places we can go here in Ohio. All of us were just confused when we came out. Huh. Interesting. Never finished Stranger Things. I stopped after like the first season and a half. I don't know. It was alright, but oh. I'm still wondering how this is gonna pan out with this video. Pantera in my backyard. I think Stranger Things is good. It just didn't have a good one. Thanks for hanging out, hon. It didn't like catch me, you know? Yo. Yeah, I didn't really pay attention to it. Travel for some ghosts. Becca, does your place do jewelry cleaning? Think you want waffles? Nice. I don't know if she heard me. I need but so mom is in here. I found my grill. It was in with my I remembered it like hit me. Well, I need okay. It like hit me. I was like, oh, I kept it in so it wouldn't get smashed because it was in like with the foam and like everything in my road. But anyways, my gold one, my rose gold one, like it kind of stays, but like my gold one, dude, it stayed because it's got the diamond dust, so it's got like those little. I need it cleaned and like the sonic thing and like all that. No, it didn't get. I was like, there's no way it got pitched. Like it's somewhere. But I went to like K's or whatever in the mall, and I said something about, I'm like, you guys jewelry cleaning? And they were like, yeah. I was like, do you clean grills? They're like, no. Like, because we put it in stuff that, like, you shouldn't really be putting in your mouth. And I'm like, I'm well aware of that. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm still going to clean it with. I'm like, okay. Like, man, like, I'm not dumb. Like, I'm not going to just take it from the jewelry cleaner and just put it. Yeah, I'm aware it's chemicals. I'm aware, like, what you have to do. I have. I've YouTubed it 100 times. I've tried it all. It needs professionally cleaned, and like I've talked to some people like on uh sites and stuff that are just they're like, well, you need it done. I'm like, yeah, but don't you guys use the same shit to clean it? Like that's why I'm so confused. I'm not trying to send this shit to Texas. Like, well, like where I got it is from Texas. Like, so I mean that I'm just saying, like, I'm not trying to do that. Like, I'm trying to go get it cleaned and get it the same day or like the next day. Yeah, camel orange didn't put in your mouth. I know. Right, but like there's ways to get in, like that's the divots. That's what I'm saying. Like they're like they can get it. They use certain things. I don't think I've ever had Popeyes, but I dig me some hay chicken. I like some Chick-fil-A. Because like I've done that too. I've done the toothpaste and the scrubbings and all the stuff, like the the hot water with the aluminum and and baking soda to try to pull off it just won't. Like I said, my rose gold one's fine. My white gold and diamond one's fine. But the divots from the diamond dust and the regular gold one, the back where it's regular, I'll never get diamond dust again. I'll get just the regular shiny polished gold. Cause dude, this shit pissing me off. Like I've tried everything. I've got the good jewelry cleaner that you stick it in with the little brush and like all that. Oh yeah. Well, we have Sam's Club. Costco isn't really around us. Like my area, it's a Sam's Club. Same concept. Yo, what's up? Um, or Billy. We'll see. We enjoy Billy. Just doesn't always do the greatest. But and BJ's, yeah. From London, what's up? What is up on this fine Sunday? You know, the new that's what I gotta do is I gotta go get the motherfucking. That's your go-to. I see. We don't. We used to have one around here in Fairlawn, but we don't have one anymore. It literally is a Planet Fitness. It's this. BJ's was more of a like party Whole Foods center. It's hard to, like, or bulk center. It was hard to. It's not quite. If I remember correctly, it's not the exact same. You can only get certain things there. Later. Wingstop. Wingstop in a long time. I haven't had chicken wings in a long time. What am I doing today? A lot of stuff. Never mind. Never mind. Let's see something. What's calendar? Come on. Oh my God. Dragon fruit. I can't really get into it. I'm not watching anything really. Not yet. Until I get some things back and moving. Hot honey. I had the hot honey. I don't know. Yeah, I need to go get me a good vape. No, bitch, tits. What are you doing? I don't fucking think so, hooker. It is kind of one of those days where, like, I kind of want to just, like, go out and, like, look at stuff. I gotta do those. I gotta get something, like, I gotta get one of those, like, little table things, cubby shelves. I think I want to put it right there in front of the window. Just be able to set some things up. I want to get a floor lamp for each side. I might just have to hang up on those. When? Yeah, you really got to figure out how to troll, dude. Or at least spell. It doesn't hit the same when you gotta autocorrect. You'll get it eventually. Need the answer. You got the answer to that, sorry. empty as the spot. I don't need anything like, I just need one of those like cubbies. I don't even need the drawers. I mean, the drawers would be nice, but basically kind of what we already have over there. Just kind of set it there. Get a little decoration going. Nothing nowhere before. No, I've never listened. I've heard a few times the name. They do have the cubby things. I think the one I saw the other day was a 3, a 6, and an 8 shelf you can put on there. But yeah, they're pretty good. So I was like, I might have to snag the one because I don't really need like tables or like a bunch of stuff down here, but something to accent it a little bit. I mean, the living room mansion is so huge. Like you don't want less is more, you know. Good evening. But yeah, we'll see. We'll get something. Get something. Wait, they're going after his music for what? Oh my God. Wait, Gen Z? Oh, that's interesting that it's Gen Z that's going after him. Huh. It's wild. We're wild. I'm gonna get him. Two legends gone this week. I know that Hulk Hogan was not exactly on the great list anymore, but it was still a legend. But hopefully it's stopped for now. Stop the bleeding, you know? Why don't we do that? I gotta watch previews for. We were kind of talking about the other day. I haven't seen it yet, or like what kind of gameplay it is, because I'm worried that it's gonna be kind of like that story game where you just like push and make decisions. But Hellraiser, there's a video game coming out based off of Hellraiser, so I've not really seen previews for it yet fully. I caught a glimpse the other day at Kyle's, but like I said, I don't know how this gameplay is gonna look per se of what you do. But look at the first thing Ozzy Jesse goes was murder Hulk Hogan. That's funny. Okay, that was kind of funny. I'm sorry. What would be this? What would be the saddest celebrity passing next? Oh, there's a lot of them. Pretty much. I mean, I almost argue that almost everybody left is a legend. For the most part. Kind of no matter what their age is anymore. I feel like that pretty much everybody around still is like legends. When you were in class. Ooh, Tom Cruise, okay. I get you. I've heard people say, you know, the whole dying of a broken heart, and I've wondered. I know Sharon has had health problems in the past too. Sylvester Stallone. But who knows? Oh, Keith Richards is still alive, I know. That man fucking old. And fucking him and Slash, man. Him and Slash both. Like, they're gonna be at the end going, huh. Yeah. Oh, fuck me running. Tom Petty died. When Paul McCartney goes, see, I don't really have any attachment to the Beatles. Tom Petty is definitely one. You know, that was one of my first concerts, number one. I mean, I didn't own any of his albums like that, but I mean, he's a fucking classic legend, and I was honored to be able to see him in concert. And I argue, like I said, my first big show, was him. So even as the rap guy back then, I still had respect for other genres and people that made good music. I liked Elvis. Elvis was one of my first. I don't really listen to him much anymore, and I didn't as much over the years, but one of my first CDs I ever bought with my own money was Elvis's Christmas. David Bowie. Sorry, I know I zoned out there, but like something really weird just happened. I remember being in my bedroom on the road that we lived, having that album, it being Christmas time, and I remember like kind of how it looked too. I used to collect bottles and put them on my windows. So it was almost kind of like stained glass. So I would layer the top and then the bottom, right? And just like how it looked, and like back then in the early 90s. God damn, that was forever ago. Holy shit! But like I kind of just remember like playing that in like the snow outside, and like how things looked and smelled, like the air back then. And I'm serious. Damn, that was so fucking long ago. That was probably 30 years ago. first CD, because it was that and the Michael Jackson History Tour. So I was probably 10. That was not that long ago in my mind. Gene Simmons. Got John Metallica. Man, that's so wild that like it does not seem like that went by so fast. Remember the good things we love so much. It's just really blowing my mind, really thinking about that right now. Like, it's kind of borderline uncomfortable, but like going back and remembering and living all those moments and just it being so long ago, but remember being in that time, being like, time just drags on. Holy shit, man. And poof. 42 years old, basically. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Sometimes I think like, I'm gonna wake up soon. I'm gonna wake up soon. I'm making Spaceballs too. That's what I always say. I took 2 naps and it's been 25 years. Time passing is very weird. It's a broken record, but it's one of my biggest fears. Time, like in all directions. I'm like weirdly obsessed with it and afraid of it at the same time. Really am. A lot of obstacles lately over the past month. A lot of weird things happening, a lot of different things happening. I'm really trying to just live my life. And I don't just mean, oh, I need to go to Maui and trips and Vegas and all. No, I don't mean, I mean, sure. Like of course, like that is obviously goals to do things in the future. I'm saying just like live my life. However that may be. You know, I don't mean just sit in my living room forever, but like I kind of just want to I just want to do whatever I want. And that's what I'm doing right now, and to a point. I'm just doing whatever I want. I'm trying to doing side quests. The only downfall, this is, I don't have insurance. Super expensive. I'm just like, nah, man, like I don't have to be somewhere and meet a quota, and I don't have to be, I can work around my own schedule, and it's like, I just want to do whatever I want. And it has, not that it hasn't been that way, but like now, now I'm gonna do whatever I want. I have two main obstacles that I need to take care of in my life for health reasons. And other than that, I'm doing whatever the fuck I want. So, just getting, like I said, I'm trying to motivate myself, things around, I guess manifest, but just getting this together. Just because we talked about this before, just because you're down and out and depressed doesn't mean you can't still do things and be productive, guys. And hate to say it, but everybody has depression. Everybody battles. Everybody just has it in different ways. You're never gonna not be upset, not be down. Something the world's always gonna kick you at some way. You still gotta get up and do stuff, right? So here we are. I just that's what I'm again, head down, focus, another plaque, basically. It is like the thing. Will I ever get another plaque on Detour? I don't know. But it's like the mindset of like, I've done this before, I can do this again. Let's just go, you know? Yeah, it doesn't have a face, right? But I think that it's okay to wallow. It's okay to be down. I've been allowing myself to have more adult beverages lately. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. It's Band-Aid. But keeping aware and control over it, and also keeping up with my eating and eating healthy and my vegetables and proteins and eating, I'm okay. But I will get back to my, you know, only drinking like once a week like I was. Oh man. But again, like, you can wallow. You can be in self-pity. Be down there for a month if you need to. Come back up though. And it's just, like I said, I know that I'm doing certain things, but the fact that I'm still keeping self-aware is what's keeping me grounded with it. He is not. But I think people misunderstand that too, that you're not supposed to be or not allowed to be down, or but that you're not supposed to do that or whatever. No, just don't give in. You can, you know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody has depression and anxiety and things every day. No matter what. I don't give a fuck how medicated you are, who you are, how happy of a person you are, what relationship you are in or not in, where you work, like all of the things. It's somewhere deep down, somewhere on the surface, somewhere, anywhere, like all the time. And that's where I think that it also is not all, but I think half of the medical industry that wants to prescribe anything. You can say anything about, like, yeah, that made me upset. Oh, you're bipolar. Take this. Why? Because I said that upset. Okay. Not saying people don't need medication at all. Please don't take that like that. But again, they're still upset about things even when they take their medication. But smashing pumpkin, yeah. It's just, like I said, get up and deal with life still. It makes it less. As stupid as that sounds, the more you let it consume you, the more depressing things happen because you're not doing things around you. So worse things keep happening and bills pile up or whatever it is. So then it just makes it worse, and then you just keep going. You can't do that. Hello. Yeah, I get you, Pharaoh. I mean, but that's what I mean. Like, there's a point to where it starts becoming more adding to it. Yeah, it's like you said. You take meds and smoke, and you still sometimes get in funks, man. Like, dude, it happens. So I'm saying it's always there, and I'm not trying to be like, but guys, like, just learning how to cope in your own way, even with medication. I've had to talk to people about that before. It's like, you gotta get up and still go to work, or you still gotta get up and do that. Like, you gotta get out of bed. Like, start with that, and you just take one thing at a time. But there is, for me, I try to keep myself busy, because if I don't, that's when the thinking and then depression. So, but don't worry, guys, you're not alone. Everybody feels that way. Like, some people, not everybody will admit it, but everybody feels like that a lot of times. So you don't have to worry about feeling like you're the only one. Um, but yeah, so don't ever be down on yourself for that either. Don't be down on yourself for being down. That's what I said. You can wallow for a while. It's allowed. Oh, they do. I mean, last couple of weeks, I mean, I still do it. But again, like I said, like a little bit of drinking, a little heavier drinking or something like that. But, well, on more nights, I guess, is the thing, not heavier. But even at that, I have been meaning to do things so many times. And do you know how many days I sat here? This is not going to sound good for the smokers, but just sat here and smoked 4 bowls all day and just sat on the porch and watched TikTok instead of editing, vlogging, doing anything around the house, buying something to make sure that we, going and looking for dressers that I need upstairs or anything. Nothing. Didn't do any of it. For days, I would do that. Or I'd skip a day, get some stuff done, and then go right back to. But like, okay, like after a while, it's fine. But it was like, I know, like I wasn't being lazy. My brain and body was doing the most to just even sit there. That was the most I could get myself to do with the amount I know I need to get done, things I need to do. I need to take more stuff for the of. I need to do more stuff for Patreon. I need to work on merch. I'm not doing it right now either. And all them days I just sat there in here and just, or whatever it was. But it was just like, man, and about 2 weeks later, after kind of going back and forth with things like that, something happened. Am I out of a funk? No, but I'm doing the stuff I need to. I'm getting back into the routine. It's just, I was in survival mode, and the best I could do was sit on my porch. They won't starve, yeah. Well, that's another thing too, is I know that Chandler, speaking of like food like that, I know Chandler will eat a lot of stuff I get. There's a part of me, I'm like, she's a kid. Of course I'm gonna get, the corn dogs, the SpaghettiOs, the PB&Js, all that stuff. Who cares, man? If she's eating and not just junk. But that's another thing too, is I also got to remember, like, no, she likes, grilled chicken and her green beans and peas, and like she asks for those. So I gotta remember, like, don't be lazy on that part of being dad. You can, of course you can hot pocket a dinner. Okay, well, don't do it 4 nights in a row for her. There's got to be. She's thriving. Right. I get you. she gets those gains. Well, I'm not saying she's good. She's also tall. Like she's gaining a lot of height. It's not like I don't mean like that. She's not just getting that like kind of normal like that kid's fat. Like a lot of kids go through that, but she's not just going out like poor like Devin and Kyle. They had that like phase where they were just kind of the baby fat type thing where it was just it kind of lingered and lingered and lingered and then like high school hit and it all like, but she's growing tall with it. I think she's like 50, like it's like 55 pounds or something like that. Yeah, she's gonna start growing up, right? She's gonna start stretching out. Yeah, she'll be 6 in October. So, but no, she's very active and it's just like again too, like you gotta be careful with the like a lot all kids do want snacks, but again, you don't want them to I don't want to give my kid diabetes either. But yeah, she's a picky eater without being a picky eater. And what I mean is she eats vegetables. She definitely has vegetables she doesn't like. That's fine. She's kind of weird. And what I mean is a lot of kids are kind of the opposite. She's not really, well, she doesn't really like broccoli or cauliflower, but she likes steamed carrots. Okay. This one not so bad. I like peas. She likes peas, corn, steamed carrots, but so getting the like California medley is out of the question for her. Like I'll eat it, but she likes all the other veggies. But I'm like, okay, I can deal with not having broccoli or cauliflower, but specifically, she's like, Dad, can we get carrots? The bag of carrots? I'm like, okay. Have a good one. Thanks for being here. And she's real big on, um, she likes ham sandwiches. She likes ham and cheese sandwiches, and it's like chicken, like chicken breasts, rice. She likes salad. She likes salad and like ranch and is it Thousand Island? There's another one she likes, or maybe it's Italian. That's typical kiddo. It is. Like I said, she really likes her. I don't know if she's really big on like the peppers, like like green peppers, red peppers, like maybe sauteed or something in there. But I don't know. But of course, like I said, PB&J, shit like that. Do you really like? So when you say like broccoli for breakfast, I'm like, what do you mean? Like, just is it just raw broccoli? 'Cause I mean, I don't know. I understand gluten, probably some ranch. I'm just saying, like, I would figure there's plenty of gluten-free stuff for breakfast. Other than broccoli, though. Broccoli and an omelet, like a good or veggie omelet. Those are good. I just wanted broccoli. Yeah, yeah. In so little pieces. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've seen that stuff. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Okay, you must really want bread. I don't really eat breakfast. Like when I'm done here, I'll probably. I did something yesterday. Now I don't know that I'll do the whole thing this time because it's because I needed some calories though. But I took the 4 pack of those like chicken those turkey whatever sausages. I cut them up and I I steamed them a little bit in the steam bag, but my California medley, and then I just chopped that up, and then threw it in with the veggies in a saute pan and sauteed that all around and threw some seasonings on them. It was the spinach and feta ones in there, but then I put some hot sauce on it and just ate it on a plate. See, that's why I get like my wraps, and it sucks because sometimes things come better in a sandwich, but prepping day for work a little bit. Chicken salads, nice. Yeah, Trish. And well, thank you for being here. And yeah, hopefully you have a good day too. I appreciate it. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I got some, like I said, got some things I want to be doing here soon, and just like I said, getting back into that mode here, that swing. It's been nice. Just got to keep up with certain things, keep it going, keep the momentum. Just keep pushing up that hill, pushing up that hill. Good ass. Yeah, so now it's all you want. Of course, with some chocolate every once in a while. I know, it's fine. Again, I want to eat all them chocolates. We'll get the toasted reviews done, damn it. Pissing me off. Speaking of, I tried to buy a scale today. It's one of the, right, it doesn't work right, I don't think, because it goes past the 0. Anyways, I'm just gonna go buy a digital one. I didn't have one. It's like $10. I'm not really worried about it. Not feeling them. Well, I gotta try them for the first time on camera, so I gotta do the toaster reviews here soon. But all right, guys, I'm gonna hop off here, get some things going, hopefully. So I appreciate everybody hanging out. We'll be hanging out later, whether I'm playing video games finally on Twitch or something like that. But we will see you guys either later tonight or tomorrow. So have a good one.